il s'assoit derrière.
Giving my support to the family, remembering Hersh, just trying to be here for just to show this the solidarity in all of our pain.
And I think it's really important that as a community, we all show up to show our support and also to say that we're sorry, Hersh, that we couldn't get you out in time. And I think that Rachel and John have been holding the community and holding space for hope for so many people in Israel and around the world. And the least we can do today is to show up to help them say goodbye.
In this time of crisis, tragedy, we feel the pain as a nation. We feel part of the family. We've been watching this throughout the whole time, hoping that he'd come home. Unfortunately, tragedy happened and he's not coming home. So we're here to give him one last walk.
We supported them all over the last 11 months while they tried to bring Hersh home and did their journey to bring him home. And we're here there to support them in this tragic result. We all hope that Hersh will come home, and unfortunately Hamas decided differently.
I have had a lot of time during the past 332 days to think about my sweet boy, Hersh. And one thing I keep thinking about is how out of all of the mothers in the whole entire world, God chose to give Hersh to me. What must I have done in a past life to deserve such a beautiful gift? It must have been glorious. I am honest, and I say it's not that Hersh was perfect, but he was the perfect son for me. And I am so grateful to God, and I want to do Hakarat HaTov and thank God right now in front of all of you for giving me this magnificent present of my Hersh. For 23 years, I was privileged to have the most stunning honor to be Hersh's mama. I'll take it and say thank you. I just wish it had been for longer. Hersh, for all these months, I have been in such torment and worry about you for every single millisecond of every single day. It was such a specific type of misery that I have never experienced before. I tried hard to suppress the missing you part, because that, I was convinced, would break me. So I spent 330 days terrified, scared, worrying, and frightened. It closed my throat and made my soul throb with third-degree burns. Part part of what is so deeply crushing and confusing for all of us is that a strange thing happened along this macabre path upon which our family found itself traveling for the last 332 days. Amidst the inexplicable agony, terror, anguish, desperation, and fear, we became absolutely certain that you were coming home to us alive. But it was not to be. Now I no longer have to worry about you. I know you are no longer in danger.
Okay, sweet boy, go now on your journey. I hope it's as good as the trips you dreamed about, because finally, my sweet boy, finally, you're free. I will love you and I will miss you every single day for the rest of my life. But you're right here. I know you're right here. I just have to teach myself how to feel you in a different way. And Hersh, there's one last thing I need you to do for us. Now I need you to help us stay strong. And I need you to help us survive.
Hersh, we failed you. We all failed you. You would not have failed you. You would have pushed harder for justice. You would have worked to understand the other, to bridge differences. You would have challenged more people to challenge their own thinking. And what you would be pushing for now is to ensure that your death, the deaths of all the soldiers, and so many innocent civilians are not lishav, not in vain. Your starting point would be returning all of the hostages. For 330 days, Mama and I sought the proverbial stone that we could turn over to save you. Maybe, just maybe, your death is the stone, the fuel that will bring home the remaining 101 hostages.
As a human being, as a father, and as the President of the State of Israel, I want to say how sorry I am. How sorry I am that we didn't protect Hersh on that dark day. How sorry I am that we failed to bring him home. In his life and in his death, Hersh has touched all of humanity deeply. He has changed our world and woven his essence of light and love into the story of the Jewish people and into our human story forever. From here, I call upon the international community. The time is to act is now. Bring them home.